are not hidden. There's never been a moment you were forgotten. You are not hopeless. Though you have been broken, your innocence stolen, I hear you whisper underneath your breath. I hear your SOS, your SOS. I will send out an army to find you in the middle of the darkest night. It's true, I will rescue you.
Life so far has been a bit of a bumpy road for Minerva. As young kittens, she and her sister Athena struggled for months with fussy stomachs. When finally healthy enough to be spayed, Minerva reacted badly to anesthetic. Once recovered, she had to undergo an additional surgery to remove a bump, a small mass, from her forehead between her ears. That mass turned out to be a soft tissue sarcoma, an aggressive cancer which spreads by tentacles. Unless it was completely removed, her life expectancy would be very short. To give her the very best chance, yet another surgery was performed to ensure adequate margins around the site. Thanks to you and our Mercy Fund, Minerva's life-saving facelift, at just 9 months old, has left her little ears positioned a bit higher on her head, a bit closer together, but she's cancer-free. Now Minerva and sister Athena can look forward to long, happy lives together with their forever family. Lamar's story began like so many other homeless cats, hungry, hurting, and hopeful. He had convinced a kind person to feed him, but clearly he was in need of medical attention. He arrived at MEOW with lacerations across the outer and inner surfaces of his left eye and scratches across his nose. He had several missing and broken teeth and a missing claw on a front paw. His eyes were red and swollen with conjunctivitis. Over time, with multiple courses of antibiotics and antiviral medications, his eye infection improved, but his lower left eyelid had suffered traumatic injury, leaving torn edges scraping against the eye, preventing further healing. Lamar needed surgery. The ragged sections of his eyelid were removed, the scarred down tissue was excised, and a more normal lid, inside and out, was reconstructed. Today, thanks to you and our Mercy Fund, Lamar's eyes are enjoying the view from outside the windows of his forever home. Smokey and his littermates were transferred from a shelter in eastern Washington at just 3 weeks old. While the other kittens were developing normally, severe diarrhea was causing Smokey to be underweight, dehydrated, and painful. During test after test and treatment after treatment for every possible cause, keeping him clean and dry and his skin healthy was a real challenge. As the kittens grew and the others learned to use the litter box, Smokey seemed to be clueless. However, over time it became apparent that his fecal incontinence was not caused by disease or by lack of understanding, but rather a congenital defect keeping him from getting things right. Fortunately, there was a surgical solution, and thanks to you and our Mercy Fund, we were able to give him the future he deserves. He underwent reconstructive surgery at just 4 months old. Soon after, when his sutures were ready to be removed, Smokey thrilled everyone with his perfect litter box habits. Now, in his forever home, his elimination hurdles are behind him. When an 8-week-old mixed breed pup was dropped off at an overcrowded shelter in Houston, Texas, the staff knew she didn't stand a chance there. Even healthy puppies often didn't make it to the adoption floor. This little one, in addition to a bad case of Demodex, was covered in unidentified wart-like growths. And worst of all, she had a big, floppy, swollen right foot. She needed a rescue angel, and fast. Thankfully, soon after her arrival at MEOW Canine, biopsies of the skin growths diagnosed not cancer, but severe viral papillomas. With treatment, both of her skin issues cleared. Her foot, however, would need the help of an orthopedic surgeon and a prosthetic specialist. Blossom has a congenital abnormality. She is missing the first bone in her fourth and fifth toes, and her third toe is shorter than normal. She uses the foot, but sometimes she scuffs the top, and it often swells as the disconnected bones in her toes irritate the soft tissues. As Blossom matures, she'll continue to be evaluated for treatment options, and to avoid amputation and to improve her comfort, she'll be fitted with a special prosthetic boot. Now in her forever home, she has even more angels watching over her. Who will rescue them, the animals in distress and danger, abused, abandoned, sick and suffering, each one silently whispering their SOS. We hear them, and we're here for them. With your help and MEOW's Mercy Fund, their lives can be saved, their health restored, regardless of the challenge. Together, we will be their rescue.
I will send out an army to find